Hello, welcome to Coffee and Card. It's round 31, woohoo, round 31. Now, I hope that you can see me. Oh, it said 0 watching and now it's jumped up to 4. So that's okay. Good morning, hope you are good. Please do say hello. Oh, Fiona's out dog walking. Wendy's grandson looking aftering. So we're all a bit busy this morning. Hi, Anne. It's a little bit cooler today. It's a little bit drizzly here in Yorkshire for us. We're on the last few days of June. Very exciting week next week for me. Not only is it the start of July next week, well, on Saturday it's the start of July, but on Monday I celebrate a very big birthday. So that being said, I cannot celebrate a big birthday without sharing that with you. So look out for a massive special celebration offer I have got starting on Saturday throughout the month of July to celebrate my big 5-0. I have got a big offer coming out. So this month, as you know, I had or still have until Friday, my free ink pad offer. So that was to celebrate. I always do this in June. My regular customers will know. That was to celebrate my 15th Stampin' Up anniversary, which was on the 17th of June. So that's still open until Friday. So for every £50 you spend, you get to choose a free ink pad. Now, that's really good when we've had a colour refresh, because lots of people have been stocking up on new colours and things like that. Hi, Kay. Hi, Jill. So, yeah. So I've got a completely different offer. It's a little bit of a fun, interactive one. And everybody gets something, but it's a little bit fun. I'm going to give you a little clue. This is involved in it. It's a whiteboard on the other side, or a whiteboard. I'm not going to show you the other side because I don't want to give any secrets away. But yeah, this board is involved. So, there we go. So that's all ready for Saturday. So yeah, big birthday on Monday. Right, what else do I have going on? So the Blends Club for June will end on Friday as well. I've got classes still open for booking for my paper florist class, and also I have my 20 card class, and hopefully today, maybe tomorrow, hopefully in the next 2 days, I will be announcing the next coffee and card, and I'm hoping to do that with the Daisy bundle. So, oh wow, you're catching me live at 5:30 a.m. Well, that's great in Ohio. So hi Ali, welcome. So I've got 14 people on. The sun has gone, but normally it's nice weather on my birthday. Just saying. So that's next week. Big offer coming out. Right, so today, I think I've just mentioned everything that's open for booking. So yeah, Blends Club finishes on Friday for June. I'll be putting a new one up. I'll also be advertising a new parcel in the post. My 20 card class is still open for booking because that's not until August. My paper florist class is still open for booking, and I should have the next coffee and card up. Yes, well, I'm going to be using the daisies. That's what my plan is, Kay. Anyway, that's what my plan is. I've seen lots of lovely makes, and I've seen lovely makes from yourself. Hi, Caroline. Hi, Caroline. Welcome. Oh, I've got 18 on. Brilliant. So let me switch the camera around and hope that it all works. And there we go. And yes, my little friend is asleep under my desk. Not actually taken her out for a walk yet this morning because I go to Aldi first thing on a Tuesday. And it was a little bit rainy. She's not a fan of the rain. She's going to have to get used to it living in the UK and in Yorkshire. So so yeah, I've not taken her for a walk, but I'm sure she'll be fine. We'll go a bit later. Okay, so she's right in the way of where I want to tuck my chair in, but never mind. Okay, so this round for the next 5 weeks, we are going to be using the Little Monkey stamp set, which is here, excuse me, and the matching punch. Also, my customers who joined this time, I'm just going to go through things. If anybody is on if anyone's on live who signed up, got half a pack of the Brights 6x6 DSP, which is lovely. Spots and stripes and hearts and little dashes. I've made these cards up once, some of them twice already, because I've already demoed them on a very special demonstrator event that I did. So I might come up with different colours just because I've already used. I do have an extra pack of papers, but I don't really want to break into it. So I might use alternative colours. So bear with me on that, but I'll always share the other one. However, I could get away with it for this one. Right. So you will have had your little card packs with week 1, week 2, and then in another bag you would have got half a pack of the papers, your envelopes, and then I believe you will have had some pecan pie card, some daffodil delight card without, minus some cutouts, some crumb cake card, and 2 pieces of basic white. This should be enough, should be plenty for stamping on. You should have plenty for your cards. So this is to last like the whole round. Rather than chop up tiny bits and put it in each bag, I just find it easier to chop up a larger piece and pop it in the bag with the envelopes and the papers. And then, of course, there's the stamp set and the matching punch. Okay. Oh, wow, I've got 18 on. Please do say hi. So this week, we are going to be using, we're not stamping the monkeys. We are on all the other cards. So I will advise pens to colour in, or watercolour pencils or something would be good for you. So in your kit this morning, you have a pecan pie card base, and then we have a piece of basic white. We're having a large border. I'm into large borders. It's a little bit dark today, isn't it, on my desk? And then we've got a piece of granny apple green that goes behind. Now, granny apple green, you should have 2 pieces in here. I don't have any left because I've used it on all my cards. I've got lemon lime twist, which I might use instead. Okay. So this is our card, and this is our card bits and bobs that we are going to use. So let's just put everything to one side, bar the actual piece of white, and we'll do a little bit of stamping first. So I'm going to stamp in basic grey. Oh, right, I'm going to address something. Oh, one of my customers, Kathy, was struggling to get a long bendy stamp to stamp straight. Now I've not got the same stamp out, but what I told her, I tried to describe. So I'll do it with this one. I mean, this doesn't matter if it's a bit wonky, but sometimes when you've got greetings that are long and thin, they can bend when they're photopolymer, and you can put. I normally advise you to put your stamps on your blocks, and you can. Unbeknownst to you, you could bend it, and it could be wonky. You could get your greeting wrong. What I would advise is to drop it down onto the work surface with the flat side up and it facing down the way that you would stamp, and let it settle, and it should assume its correct position. Obviously, this is not as bendy or long or thin, but this is what I mean. And then take your block to it, press it down, and then pick the stamp up. So Kathy, if you're watching, I hope that, obviously I know you won't be watching live because you'll be at work, but I hope that helps you. Hiya Betty, welcome. Oh, 21 on, wowzers. So what we're going to do first is we are going to stamp the tree branch about 1 inch down from the top. Not quite right over. So we're stamping. When I say 1 inch down, I mean the actual branch rather than these leaves at the top. The top leaf's only probably about 1 centimetre down from the top. I'll show you in a minute what I mean. So this branch is about 1 inch down, and that's just a bit bigger than 1 centimetre. Okay, so we've done that. And then when I make these cards, half of the time I'm sort of making them up as I go along. So what I decide, oh, my blocks actually need a huge clean, so that could be a job for today. I'm going to use this little vine stamp. There are 2 actually, but I only need 1. So it's this one here. And I'm just going to fill in, oops. So I'm going to go corner to corner there like that to make it more sort of jungly. Like that. And just sort of join them up. And like that. So you get like a little vine. It's just a bit nicer than some white space. We could adapt that. We could adapt that in a minute. I might add some more depending on how I feel. So I'm going to colour this in. So you do need something to colour with. If you haven't, you could use pencils. You could use a blender pen and take the ink from the ink pad lid. I'm using our Stampin' blends. Now, if you want to get the blends to match this, I'm using Pecan Pie and Granite Apple Green today. And what I'm going to do is I'm just using the darker one, and I'm going to do a little line across the top. Quite an uneven line. We don't want a line. That's with the darker pen. And then I'm just going to go over it and blend in the lighter pen. It's not a big amount to blend, so you might not get the full blended effect. Okay. And then what I do with the Granny Apple, I just take the dark one and I go over the little lines on the leaves with the dark pen, and then I just go over the rest with the light pen. So I let look, I've tried to clean my blocks and I've got dirty hands now. I'm always getting inked up, and look, I've got some down there. But don't worry, because we're going to cover that with paper. So that's fine, that's fine. Okay, now for the these ones, I'm probably just going to use the light one. I used the darker one last time, and I wished that I'd used the lighter one. So I will on this one. I'm not going to blend. These leaves are too small to do any blending. So this isn't one long stamp for anyone who might be joining later. This was a stamp that I've stamped 3 times to make this little vine. Okay, so that's the stamping so far on there. I am going to take that and pop it to one side. Oh, 23 of you on. Please do say hi. If you're new, or even if you're not new, please do say hi. We'd love to know who's on. This is a new round for the next 5 weeks, including today. I'm going to be here every Tuesday at 10:30 making cards with the little monkey bundle. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to actually use the punch. So I'm going to take the piece of pecan pie. Now, this is the only card that you need this for. So you don't have to be sparing. I'm just going to pop that in and punch it out. Now, if you find that too difficult, what I would advise is pop it in so you can see that it's in place. Sort of nip it a little bit, but turn it over and press down on the desk like that. The doggy just woke up. And then that might be a little bit easier because you can get a little bit more. So I've now ended up with 2, and that's fine, and all these bits and bobs. Now, I would like 2 little ears. And when I say ears, I mean the inserts of the ears, and these are here. The ear is here, okay? So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to chop off a little bit off here, and I'm going to pop it in like that, and just cut one out there, and pop the other one in like that, and cut that one out there, because then we don't need to punch all that out. All right, okie doke. Now the next thing that we need, so we've done the monkey, the little inside of its ears, and now we need its face. So again, if you want to, you can cut another bit. Again, I'm only using this piece of crumb cake for this card, so you've got plenty to make some more cards. So I'm going to just punch out this bit. Now, for those of you who this shape can make a really nice cherry, I thought you could actually use the banana. If I've got time, I might make one. Okay. Oh, wow, Grace, you're in New Zealand. Thanks for leaving a comment. Jill, I actually use hand sanitizer gel to clean mine, and some kitchen roll. I've actually got a little video on Instagram. Oh, Kathy, thanks for sharing. And I think I've caught up. Yeah, and Kay uses Fairy Liquid. So yeah, I use some Carex that I've got some hand gel, and I think we've all got that, and some kitchen roll. In fact, I've actually got both within my vicinity that I can see. So we've got this little face that we've punched out, and then on the stamp set here, there's a little image of a face. So you probably need a small block for this, but I can't find one. So I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to take my grey ink pad, and I'm just going to stamp the little face. Whoopsie. There. On there. And then, oh, actually I need this. So let's, while we've got that open, let's take some yellow. Again, we don't need this again. So you can have plenty of bananas. And I'm just going to pop this, actually no, I'm not. I'm going to stamp it first. So let's put the monkey's face back and take out the banana. So I'll show you on here, I've stamped the banana and then punched it out, and the monkey's holding that. So what I'm going to do is I look at the punch and I look which way round the banana needs to be, and I sort of marry those up. So that's going to go in there like that. And then I'm going to just pop this in here. And punch that out. And there we have our little banana. Oh, no problem, Linda. Yeah, well, I'm presuming that's what they're for. I've not watched any videos using this sweet. I just try and experiment myself. So yeah, right. So now what we're going to do, we're just going to put the monkey together. So I'm going to pop a little bit of multi-purpose glue on the back of here and take that to the monkey's face. Like that. Now these little ear centres are very small, so what I'd be tempted to do is to put a blob of glue on the actual monkey itself in the centre there at each side, and with tweezers or with scissors, as long as you don't cut them, then take those, you can always move them a little bit like that, like performing surgery. Okay, and then we can add the banana in a bit actually. So what I'm going to do now is bring back my original creation, and I just need to see how much room I've got, because I want to stamp my greeting. Okay, and then I'm gonna cut some paper depending on how much space I've got left. So rather than stick the paper on first and then run out of room and everything gets shoved up to the top, I'm going to stamp my greeting on now. And the stamp on here says just swinging by to say hi. Now you might think, oh, when am I going to use that? I'm going to show you tricks, and then over the next 4 weeks after this, so you can mask off the word hi, and you can say just swinging by to say, and then you can put happy birthday, just swinging by to say congratulations. So we can use like different greetings. We can mask off the hi and make our stamps work a little bit harder for us. So we are going to use, though I'm just going to use it as it is on this first card, just swinging by to say hi. Now, as always, if you're using new inks and things like that, new stamps, have a practice on the bag that I've sent your stuff in. So I've not stuck the monkey down yet. I've just popped the monkey where I want it to be. Oh, that looks like there's some ghosting on there, but it might not be too bad. No, it's not. So I'm going to have that there, just swinging by to say hi. And then, you know, my favourite piece of equipment in the craft room is the ruler. I can see then what I've got left, and 3 centimetres is, oh, there's some on the back of there. Oh, it's all right. It's going to be absolute perfection. So we finish with that. And I am going to use the lemon lime twist, but remember, you can use, please, the granny apple. Now, don't cut too much off because we might be using this one next week. Oh, actually, we'd probably use the spotty. But anyway, so I chose to use this one because with the lines, I think it looks more like sort of grass. So I'm going to take my trimmer and I'm going to cut 3 centimetres off. And I've forgotten how much this piece measured. Let's just move that Could have been 7.5. Let's have a look. No, it was 8. So that's 3 by 8. So we're going to glue this over here. Now, remember, that's going to cover that mark that I had there. That's fine now. Now, remember what I said? I thought, that's going to go there. I might fancy doing a few more vines. So, I've still got them here on a block. Yeah, but I'm just not sure yet if I want to. Do you know what? I think I will. So I'm going to have one there like that. I'm going to remove my paper and then I'm going to line it up and have it going there like that. Just to fill in that white space. Yeah? I don't think we need anything over there because we've got the greeting. So we'll just colour this in. And then we'll glue the paper down. As I say, I've used lemon lime here, but I would encourage you to use granny apple green because that is the green that we're using for the piece behind here. Oh, I've forgotten that wasn't stuck down. So that's on there, and then we'll take our green backing piece. Oh, hi Rebecca. Oh, you're going on holiday, how exciting. Have a fabulous time. So that, I actually like the contrast of the lemon lime twist with the granny apple. So there's our little scene. And we can pop that now onto our card base. We've got a large border, which I love. And the colours that I've used are pecan pie, granny apple green, obviously I've used lemon lime, basic grey for the ink stamping, and then a little bit of daffodil delight and a little bit of crumb cake. Now that's going to go there on some foam pads, dimensionals. And just sort of pop it there. And then I'm just going to glue, I'm going to tuck that under there and I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue here. And a little bit here. Those scissors come in handy for, oh. Just hold that down there. That's it. And there we have this week's card. Ta-da! Let's get those. It's a little bit dark today. I should have maybe put the light on. So there is this week's card. And I've got 24 of you watching. Thank you so much for tuning in today. So the original one here is on the right. And then this week's with the lemon lime twist papers. That's the only difference really. And obviously I've done more vines on the second one. So what time are we on? Oh, 11 almost. Next week we're going to be doing more colouring in the monkeys. So you always like to see next week's card. And next week, now what I need to, you need to come prepared next week. So next week we are going to be doing sort of a frame card. Okay. Oh, thanks, Betty. We're going to do a bit of a frame card next week. And this is the sample. And this is a granny apple paper. So I'll probably use the lemon lime. But as you can see, I have created an aperture with a rectangle, and I've done that with a rectangle die. So if you are taking part, I would ask you to find some sort of rectangle, or you could even use a circle or an oval, anything that could cut out something fairly large so we can create an aperture. And that's raised up with foam pads. And I'm going to show you, and then the bit that we cut out, we're going to use on week 3's card, so there's no waste. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing these. And then we've got a fun card for week 4 and an even funner, not that that's a word, card for week 5. So yeah, I'm really excited with this round. I love the colours, I love the monkeys. So yes, I'll look forward to seeing you next week with that one, week 2. Oh, it's your birthday next Tuesday. Oh, it's mine on Monday. Oh, so all the best people are born at the beginning of July, obviously. So yeah, so look out for my June offers that end on Friday. I'll be sending a newsletter out on Friday because I've got my big 50th birthday special offer for July. So do look out for that. That will be advertised on Friday in my newsletter and on social media, but it won't start until Saturday the 1st of July. Before I finish, we also have some online exclusives coming out on Thursday the 6th of July. If you watch Instagram Reels, you may have seen this. These papers are absolutely gorgeous. They are Christmas, and I think they are going to sell out, okay? They are 6x6, and they are just gorgeous. They're an online exclusive. You won't see them in a catalogue. I am looking at doing an early Christmas card class just with these and with a Christmas greeting stamp set. So look at that image of the fox in winter. Oh, you can't, but, and look, it's like wood on the back. I am going to be 50. I am. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So the scenes are so, so stunning. They're a bit like the New Horizons papers, but festive upgrade. I mean, look at that one. Gorgeous. So I'm going to be looking at all my New Horizons cards that I did for that wonderful coffee and card, and probably replicating a lot of them for this. And I'm going to be doing an online Christmas stamper stack, I think, with these. So do look out for that, because I think the papers are going to sell out. Is that all of the patterns? There are 12 designs. Yeah, that's all the pattern. Then on the back, you've got, like, if you don't like one of the prints, you've got some nice colours, stripes. That's a nice Christmas tree one. They are amazing, amazing, amazing. So do look out for that being advertised. I've got a lot to do. I've got a lot to do this week. A lot to do. Let me just turn the camera around. I'll not turn the camera around. Would you like to see my little friend? Oh, Betty. Right. Oh, are you awake? Have you woken up, Missy? I'm going to come and say hello to everybody. I'm going to come and say hello. Oh, come on then. Come on then. Oh. You sleepies. So she's going for a little first groom on Friday because we can't really see her eyes at the minute, aren't you? You're going for a little haircut, only a little one. She's having a bath and a paws trimmed and and a nails cut. Yeah. And then you're going to have the hair cut round your eyes and you're going to be such a good girl, aren't you? You're going to be such a good girl. The papers are £11.75. It's a pack of 48. There we go, Beulah. What's this? Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? She met lots of lovely other doggies last night, didn't you? Oh, have you sitting on my desk now? That's it. You met lots of other doggies last night, including your cousin, Buddy, didn't you? Yeah, you met lots of other doggies. Yeah. Yeah. So, oh, you are sitting there so nicely. So nicely. Yeah. Yeah. Beulah won. You're a darling a lot of the time, aren't you? You were a bit crazy last night when we were watching telly, weren't you? You were a bit crazy. Yeah. Are we going to go say bye? You're going to go back to sleeps? We might go out for a walk if it stopped raining. Right, ladies, thank you for tuning in this morning. I know she's got a white patch on her tummy, if you can see there as well. Little white patch on her tummy. Thanks for tuning in this morning, and please do look out for my newsletter on Friday and my new offer on Saturday, and I'll see you soon. Bye.